Salute, men. So the land of the free and the home of the brave, eh? It's more like the land of the weak and the home of the enslaved right now.
Conditions in the United States are no longer, shall we say, ideal. Yeah.
And there is a war on masculinity. However, it almost seems as if they've won. There is hope. And we're going to discuss some ideas and solutions, because there's a lot of negative talk and there's a lot of always discussing the problems, but I don't hear enough solutions being discussed.
You have to face reality and recognize that the socialist communists have won.
Bad boy D. Masculinity TV.
There are only 3 options left for you. You can either fight, and you know how badly that will end for you. You can either bend the knee, or you can leave. Leave for a place that's freer.
For self-preservation purposes, suck up your pride and stay miles away from any protests. It's better to be mentally prepared and have it not happen than to have it happen and not be mentally prepared. It's better to have your tactics and reassurance for self-preservation in order and have it not happen than to not have any of that and have it happen. Basically, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. We've been softened up for this for a long time. Not us. I know if you rock with this channel, you're not one of them. But men in general have been softened up. It appears just enough for them to pull this malarkey on the world. It's been a long, drawn-out process, and evidently in their minds, the softening up, the soilicizing, causing infertility and lower testosterone in the males of this world has reached a satisfactory point for them. Right now, there are being bills passed all over the US, Canada, European countries, and I'm not dissing the US. Canada's just as bad, if not worse, in regards to having camera trouble. In regards to the betification of the North American man. Beta is almost a compliment. Calling some beta is almost giving them too much credit. We have to get mean. We have to get in the right fighting frame of mind, because as I've said many times before, it's don't be nice, be kind. Be a kind man, not a nice guy. So basically, don't pick a fight unless you're provoked. However, we are being provoked. I've always known that bacteria can grow a lot better on plastic. I learned a long time ago how a wooden cutting board, you barely have to wash it. Like, you can rinse it off, obviously, but a wooden cutting board sterilizes itself. However, bacteria proliferates like crazy on a plastic cutting board. And now there's independent research, because it's obviously only going to be independent, that the same thing goes with especially those blue ones, especially in colder temperatures. The man did an experimentation just with a soft bristle breast, which is softer than a beard, and how the plastic particles were just flying off. And just like the cutting board, plastic will hold a lot more bacteria, fungi, molds, harmful substances than natural ones. For some reason, I don't know why. This covering the face for health purposes is the epitome of asinine logic. Getting the RP good information in you is great. However, there isn't a lot of solutions being discussed, and I want you guys, let's iron sharpens iron. We have to figure out solutions for what's going on right now. I've heard a lot of people say move out of the cities, which isn't an option for some of us, including myself right now. A lot of people have bought ranches and things of that nature, more off the grid. And I ain't a hater. I think it's outstanding that they've built the resources and the wealth, and they know the truth that they've prepared and gotten to that degree at this point. I find that's admirable.
You cannot have freedom and comfort at the same time. You can have one or the other. And so it's up to you to decide, which do you want? Which do you prefer? Do you prefer comfort or do you prefer freedom? There's nothing wrong with wanting comfort over freedom. And lots of people choose that.
We shouldn't have a mentality of, oh, it must be nice, or when it comes to people who are succeeding, we should have the mentality of, how did he do that? Or I want to be like that. Use these people as mentors and positive role models and emulate their success as much as possible. A lot of people are suggesting crypto, which does show promise. However, I might wait for Bitcoin to dip. It doesn't look like it's dipping though. I should just buy some right now. Now I know how investors feel, kicking themselves in the butt when they did think about it and have the opportunity a long time ago and not take advantage of it. Make sure you stock up on food. That's what I'm doing today. You can get, I forget what they're called. I forget the specific brand name. Maybe I'll link it, or at least give the name on screen right now, of the militarized grade, like buckets of food that you can buy. That's why I'm gonna stock up on some canned goods. A lot of it's potato and gluten, which in a survival situation I definitely would consume. However, since I have the option right now, I'm going to stock up on some different. That's why I mentioned tuna and fava beans. Very, very cheap. They last basically forever. Like, has an expiry date, but canned beans, especially fava beans. I'm gonna get black-eyed peas and tuna. That at least covers your essential amino acid profile at a very cheap price. I obviously prefer beef as my main protein source. However, if that's not an option, I can't go terminate some cows, because I would. Man, I would. I haven't done it. I can't talk like I'm high and mighty, but yeah, a cow would be... I'd have no problem taking one out if I was hungry enough, man. I love my beef. I'd go straight for the raw liver. We gotta be savage. So no doubt, fellas, iron sharpens iron, and let me know if you have any ideas or anything you're doing. Me reply to one of your comments, you probably see I like my own comment right away. Be the like your own comment squad. Drop a comment and like it. This ain't Facebook or any of that crap. You can like your own comment. It pushes it to the top anyways. Not like I get a whack load of comments right now anyhow. And one thing that isn't spoken about enough is prayer. How important prayer is. And hear me out if you're not into that, because a lot of people do talk about meditation. And the Lord's Prayer is a heart dance. It's actually just as effective, health benefit wise, as meditation in a fraction of the time. And when you do truly believe, like, say it anyways, even if you don't, because it's amazing for your health. But I obviously encourage you to truly believe too, because part of that prayer is give us this day our daily bread, which means provide for us what we require to survive. And when you believe and when you put that trust in the Creator, in the Almighty God, He will provide for you. I'm not a lavish guy, but like I always have My little peeve spending habit is my supplements, which is a very expensive, especially with all the fancy stuff I take, expensive health habit. However, it ends up always being covered. Most High hooks me up with the vitamins. As far as necessities go, vitamin D, a good multivitamin capsule. If it's a tablet, break it in half when you swallow it. Good old omega-3 fish oil, not flax oil or any of that other plant crap. You want the good old-fashioned fish oil, EPA and DHA. And if you want to take it a step further, adaptogens are amazing. 2 adaptogens I like for morning time or early on, and you want to cycle them. You don't have to take them every day. Rhodiola and Ginseng are a good daytime herb. And to wind down, I like Ashwagandha and Siberian Ginseng, Eleuthero. Probiotics can be extremely helpful in certain circumstances too. I have fallen off those for a while. I find it truly amazing how it's the most genetically inferior people in the world in charge of the eugenics, like Bill Gates. He probably has to hire somebody to screw in a light bulb. Mark Zuckerberg probably couldn't even change a tire. That's why they still got to keep 500 million or so of us around to do their dirty work. Why have I been winking in my videos? Yep, Zuck the Cuck. My latest music video, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's performing like garbage, but it's one of the favorite videos I've ever made. The Red Pill Metal. It was shared on Facebook and it got taken down. It was flagged for abusive content. Wow. Yeah, get ready, guys. The shit's gonna hit the fan. Big time. This isn't the type of content I really wanted to do, and it's not what I'm 100% committing to. Lots of other great stuff coming. However, it's a real issue. It's the elephant in the room not a lot of people are talking about, and we gotta get prepared. The time to fuck around with women shouldn't be a big concern on your minds right now, fellas. I know it takes your mind off some of the real issues and the aforementioned elephant in the room. However, no cap, we gotta get our priorities in order if we're gonna survive this. It's better to be mentally prepared and have it not happen, which is not likely. Like I said, they're passing bills like crazy that would make good old Adolf, his jaw drop to the floor. They're passing some crazy stuff right now.
And this domestic terrorism bill will be a bill that will deliberately undermine the civil rights that you hold so dear. And there will be nothing that you can do about it, about this rollback of your civil liberties.
I salute you again for checking out this video. Check out my latest video in the top right corner. Check out another video under that one. And yeah, my Red Pill Metal song. Check it out. Performing like crap. I need more likes and views on it, man. And subscribe to BBD. Right there. I'm out of here, fellas. Peace.